Hi, I'm Jenny and this is my eBay store. And it's been a while since a video, but if you're just watching me for the first time, you wouldn't know that, so I probably don't even have to say it, right? Well, I've been selling on eBay for almost a full year with a store, and I've been selling for a little bit longer without the store, and I've been selling on Amazon for a long time, on and off. And I sell mostly books, health and beauty aids, and home decor on 3 different store channel, I don't know, sign-ins. And I'm going to go through today what I sold recently. I just made another sale. Yay! And then, okay. All right. I sold another book. Ooh, it's this old library book. Let me go grab it and I'll be right back. Hold on one second. So while I go and look for that book that just sold, I'm going to switch over to a quick little montage of the things that I had to pick for today and that are going out in the mail later today in like 30-45 minutes after they get packed. Alright, so I found the book. It's called Magical Melons. It's another Caddie Woodlawn book, and it is very much out of the library, Ex-Libris. Even has all the library ephemera. I mean, this book came from a school library. So I actually wanted to talk about this kind of book because I get random books and sometimes I don't think they're going to sell. And actually in this case I drove about 30 miles out of away from my tiny town to another rural town, and a lady had boxes of books that she didn't want anymore. I guess they had moved because this school is not anywhere near where we live. And she gave me boxes of manga books, which actually I sold 2 manga books this morning from that lot. And this box of books, though, was one of the boxes of books was full of these like old library books, and I held on to them because I was like, someone's gonna buy them, but man, are they gonna buy them, and are they worth anything? Well, I finally went through them probably 3 weeks ago and culled out the ones that I thought just are not going to sell. I did a look on eBay to find out how much the comps were selling for, how much they already sold for, if any of them actually sold. You might imagine my surprise when I found out that a lot of the books in the box had comps listed on eBay and they hadn't sold. They were still just sitting there collecting dust, and when I saw a book that had maybe like 5 or 6 other listings, I just tossed it in the burn pile because I'm not even going to waste my time. This one only, I think it had 1 comp, might not have had any, and I saw Caddie Woodlawn, lots of Caddie Woodlawn books out there, but not this Magical Melons and more stories about Caddie Woodlawn. So I listed it and it sold for $18.62, and I think that includes like the $3.62 for shipping. So let's just say $15. I'm also running a promotion right now for 18% off. So I probably actually only made $12. But hey, it was a free book. Well, it only cost me my time and the cost of gas to drive out to that other town. But it was a nice drive, and I got to see some pretty houses and go down some streets I haven't gone down before. So I'm not complaining. But I sold a number of these manga books, and these books were for free. I found them on Facebook in a local Swip Swap group, local selling group, and it's been pretty good. So don't be afraid of these library books, even if they've got library stuff. And one thing to say is I definitely put pictures of all my books. I do. If you haven't seen already, I've got a couple other videos on how I take photos, but I take the front cover, I do the spine usually, unless I forget. Sometimes I forget. And I do the back cover, and then I flip through, and I do the inside back, inside front, whichever order, and then I kind of flip through, stop, take a picture, flip through, stop, take a picture. If I see a page that has like a lot of writing or highlighting or something torn out or dog-eared, I'll take a photo of it. I'm not afraid. I as a book buyer myself, I want to know what kind of books I'm getting when I place these orders, and I feel that other people want the same. not everybody wants a perfect book. Sometimes you just want a cheap, crappy book. One other thing about these older books is they have these great illustrations. A lot of them have these black and white line art illustrations, and they work great for ephemera. I'll put that in my listings and say like library ephemera, paper ephemera, because people want to have the art too. They use them for their own art projects and collages. So these books are valuable. It's just that there's too many already existing on eBay, I don't waste my time. You can if you want, if you're going to sit on it for a couple years and wait for those other books to sell out. I mean, they're not reprinting these books, well, in this form. They might be reprinting them in new forms, but some people want the original with the nice little library ephemera. But anyway, sold that for, let's just say, sold it for $18.62, but it probably only made about like $12 on it. Not a big deal. But I'm going to make this kind of short because lots of things to do, and it just, everything's a mess, isn't it? Look at this. This is a mess. I've got a list over here. That is on the to-do list, all of these, the bags. I got some stuff from the bins in Orlando when I was down there last. I still haven't listed them, and they need to go up. I've been pretty good about listing. I'm trying to find this guy. Where's my cover? There it is. I bought this. It does fit, but I don't know where. It fits. It does fit. And I bought this from Facebook Marketplace a couple weeks ago, and the lady was moving. She was downsizing her house. Her kids are going to college. She doesn't need a big old historic house anymore, so she was selling her decorative stuff. And I spent $30 on the lot. This sold for $18 plus shipping minus the discount. I also sold, where did you go? This right here was part of that set. I think it was only like $6 plus shipping, but it's a ceramic, grapey, rustic Italian inspired napkin holder. Finding pretty good stuff. So I'm learning that sometimes you have to pay money to get better things. A lot of the stuff I get is for free, and now I'm starting to buy things to resell, and I have to keep track of them more. So later today I'm going to be putting together a trip report document. I love documents and keeping them in my planner. So I'm going to be putting that together. When I have it, I guess I'll make a video about it and give you a link for either a discount or for free. I'm not sure yet. I've got to get those side hustles working, you know. And a trip report that I can document how far away the location was, how many miles, gas, whatever I want to document. The location, what the vibe was like, what did I buy, and then I can list like the things that I bought, maybe attach a receipt, and also keep track of how much I sold it for and when. I could have been doing that in the past. I'm sure a lot of you do that. My in-laws, they have a whole spreadsheet. I tried the spreadsheet for a while. It just took too long, and I wasn't as good about keeping track of things and they still are. They're still using it, and it works great for them. It ends up that a lot of my stuff I either owned previously or I bought for very, very little money. It's like hardly anything. It took me more in time than it did in money to acquire the stuff. So I didn't really keep track of things. But now that I'm starting to actually buy things, I think I might want to keep better track. That about wraps it up. Have a great day. Good luck in eBaying, and I'll see you next time. Bye.